Commander Replay. We're back with some more Gerrard Weatherlight Hero pub stomping. Can Gerrard win the salty runback match? Find out next on Commander Replay. I want to thank my awesome Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. If you want to help support the channel and vote on which decks I play next, feel free to check out my Patreon at the link below. Welcome back, everyone. Playing some Gerrard Weatherlight Hero today, and today, since no one wants to respect the no combo decks, I brought my combo deck to the table. It's a pretty high power deck. This hand is not going to work though, so we're going to mulligan that one. Oh, that one's not going to work either. Looks like we're going to 6. That's okay though. This deck can win from 6. Mulligan again. All right, we finally got lands, and we've got some of our combo. There's a Revel Arc. Keep that one. Land to the bottom, ditch a mountain. So we're on the play. And we've got Fetch Land, Sun Titan. We can do some wild stuff with that. And there's a Wheel of Fortune. Cool. Play the Marsh Flats. Crack the Marsh Flats. We'll get Misfail Plains, actually, because we don't have anything going on right here. And now's a good time to do it. May not have another chance to do it. And we'll pass like that. So we're playing Gerrard Weatherlight Hero. We're going to do some combo-y things. We've got Revel Arc Karmic Guide combo. We've got Kiki Jiki combo. Some other stuff, too. And we're going to be facing off against Tyrant of Ruin, piloting Pramikon, Sky Rampart. Said they got some Pillow Fort and some Planeswalkers. Chaotix playing his Manaless combo deck. And we've got Jazz Fox piloting Hazezon Tamar. Chaotix lays down an Urza's Bauble. Sacrifice to look at random card in target player's hand and draw a card at the next upkeep. So they get to draw a card. We see a Sword of the Animist in hand for the Hazezon. To bring it back to our turn, there's a Loyal Retainers. That's part of our combo. Play the Mountain. Get the Grim Monolith. Pass the turn. Chaotix has a Lotus Bloom suspended. I missed that one. So that one will tick down. Here comes Mishra's Bauble. Yep. We're going to sack it to look at the top card of our library, then draw a card next turn. Let's look at the draw card. Here comes Sword of the Animist for the Hazezon opponent. Brings back to our turn. There's a Swords of Plowshares. Play the Plains. Let's get Sun Titan. Sun Titan plus Fetch Land. That's about all we really need. Get the Fetch Land. Crack the Fetch Land. Get Plateau. Pass the turn. Here comes Pramikon. Assumingly they'll focus us toward the Hazezon. Opponent's going to Force of Vigor our Grim Monolith. That's fine. Actually, we can get it back untapped. Even better. Even better. The only thing I'm really worried about right here is the Swords of Plowshares from the Hazezon opponent. And they're going to go for a Rites of Flourishing instead. So, not at all worried. But in the meantime, we're going to burn this Swords just to be mana efficient. Looking to use this Wheel of Fortune very soon. Brings it back to our turn. Extra draw with the Rites of Flourishing. There's an Ingot Chewer. That one will be helpful. There's an Altar of Dementia. We can only use the Loyal Retainers during our turn before combat. But getting back everything else, yeah. Seems worth it. Getting back the Grim Monolith just seems so worth it. Swing into Chaotix. Get the Grim Monolith. Down to 36. They go. Cast Gerrard. Gerrard into play. Change the zones. Get Altar of Dementia. And now all we need to do is untap. Here comes Solemn Simulacrum for our opponent. Sure. Here comes a Lotus Bloom for our opponent. Get an extra draw with the Rites of Flourishing. They just sacked it for triple blue. It's not good. Here comes Astral Cornucopia. X1. Taps out and passes. Here comes a Spring Bloom Druid. Opponent's going to get a land by sacrificing. And that brings it back to our turn. As long as this Loyal Retainer resolves, the game is ours. There's a Scroll Rack and a land. Play the land. Play the Loyal Retainers. So start the milling. Oh hey, and with the Marsh Flats we can get all the lands in our deck. Cool. So sack the land. Evoke the Ingot Chewer. Ooh, opponent's going to play a Sickening Shoal. Target creature gets -X until end of turn. Yep, that's not going to do it. Targeting Gerrard. Sacrifice Sun Titan. Sacrifice Gerrard. Get back Gerrard. Sickening Shoal fizzles. Ingot Chewer. Shoot the Cornucopia. Sacrifice the Ingot Chewer. Ingot Chewer is going to get our Altar of Dementia. It's not good. It's not good. I guess we're going to have to get the Solemn Simulacrum. We'll have to stop sacrificing the Ingot Chewer is what we need to do. Okay. Problem solved. Whew. Almost messed up right there. Keep getting lands. Opponent will get the draw card. Let's get the Revel Arc. Actually, let's get a little bit more mana first. I think this is going to be the last Plains in the deck. It is the last Plains. I guess we're going to Wheel of Fortune right here. Maybe we should have Scroll Racked first. I guess we can get the Scroll Rack back. Opponent's going to Noxious Revival. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. There's a Nev Disc. There's a Mana Tide. Those are all helpful. There's a Ranger of Eos. Play the Arid Mesa. Crack the Arid Mesa. Get a Mountain. Continue sacrificing. Sun Titan, get back... Scroll Rack, I guess? Get back the Arid Mesa. Crack the Arid Mesa. Oh no, we let Gerrard go. It's okay. It's okay. Got this Seething Song. Play the Seething Song. Messed up my triggers right there. Opponent's gonna Force of Negation. We'll Mana Tithe that. Opponent's gonna use a Simian Spirit Guide. Okay. That goes down. Well then. This is all a problem. If we can get enough mana to cast Ranger Captain of Eos, that would be a thing. What can we get out of our graveyard that helps? Let's Scroll Rack for 1. Put 3 cards back. So messed up the triggers right there, but that would be game. Opponent's gonna Reality Shift on our Sun Titan. Yep, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna sacrifice that. Actually gonna target ourselves with the Altar of Dementia. So we get past some of those lands we don't need. Chromox into the graveyard. Here comes a Wrath of God. Who are we milling? I think I'll mill ourselves. What do we hit? Impact Trevors into the graveyard. There's a Saracen. I wanted that one. Ooh, Laboratory Maniac. Maybe I just need to mill Chaotix. Ooh, there's the Karmic Guide. That's the one we wanted. With Revelark in there, that's not going to be so easy to pull out. Here comes an Avatar of Growth. Search for up to 2 basic lands. Yep, we get a land. No more basics in our deck. Here comes a Multani. Yep. It's going to bring it back to our turn. That's a Goblin Bombardment. That is a sack outlet. We just need something recursive to do with it. There's a Commander Sphere. Play the Homeward Path. Play the Ranger. What can we get in the 1-drops? We can get Flamekin Harbinger. We don't have 2 white permanents yet, so we can't use the Mistveil Plains. Makes me sad. But I guess we're going to get the Flamekin Harbinger. Oh, yeah, it just goes into our hand. Okay, cool. Get our Commander. Gerrard back to play. Get Flamekin Harbinger. Use Mistveil Plains. Put Revelark on the bottom. Use the Flamekin Harbinger. Get Revelark back to the top. Play the Goblin Bombardment. And pass the turn. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice the Ranger Captain of Eos right here. Here comes a Jeru. Yep. To get a Narset. Going to recast Pramikon. Sure. Got it down to 8 cards in library after the Rites of Flourishing. Here comes Karmic Guide for our opponent. They can get an Avenger, Zendikar, a Mirror Entity. Getting the Avenger. Yep. Here comes a Sylvan Ranger. Yep. Opponent going to swing into Chaotix. It's going to get back to our turn. Here comes Revelark and Soul Ring. Cast Revelark. Sacrifice the Flamekin Harbinger. Sacrifice Revelark. Get some stuff back. Get the Loyal Retainers. Get Karmic Guide. Karmic Guide gets back Revelark. Altar of Dementia will trigger. Sacrifice Karmic Guide. Sacrifice Revelark. Get back Karmic Guide and Flamekin Harbinger. Karmic Guide. Get back Revelark. Let's get the Cavalier. Start on Tyrant. Sacrifice creature. Sacrifice creature. Revelark, get back. Sarah Ascendant. And Karmic Guide. Karmic Guide, get back Revelark. We'll Scroll Rack for a little bit. Scroll Rack for 1. Get the Cavalier. Blow up Pramikon. Start using the Goblin Bombardment. Sacrifice the Cavalier. Get back the Impact Tremors. Cast the Impact Tremors. And that's the game! So Gerrard taking it down again. Finishing up the salty Runback match. So my thoughts on the deck so far. The deck is very powerful, like I said. Especially against decks that aren't running tons and tons of interaction. And I've even had people interact with me in some games in paper, and in a single turn, someone tried to shoot Kiki-Jiki, and then I followed it up with a Karmic Guide, get back Kiki-Jiki, go infinite. So the deck does have a lot of resiliency. We've seen a lot of crazy plays with Sun Titan and Flamekin Harbinger. Those have been awesome. I pulled out the Godo, Helm of the Host, Hammer of Nazan combo simply for deck slots. All those cards are pretty mana intense. And one of the problems I was having is that you really don't want to draw either of those equipments. You want them both in the deck, and if you draw them, it's going to break your combo up. However, like I talked about in the deck tech video, if you have a turn 1 Soul Ring with like basically a perfect hand, you could go turn 1 land, Soul Ring, Altar of Dementia, turn 2 Gerrard, turn 3 land Godo, get Godo, sack it with the ETB trigger on the stack, get Hammer of Nazan with the first trigger that resolves, and get Helm of the Host with the second one that resolves, attach it to Godo, and you've got turn 3 infinite combat steps. But it just seems a bit more awkward because this deck doesn't really ever want to like hard cast those equipments, and it doesn't have much equipment synergy beyond that. so those cards can be a bit awkward, where when you start talking about the Kikijiki and Karmic Guide combos, all those cards work together really, really well, especially the ones that are 2 power and less because of Revel Arc, and you can get them all back. So I've been kind of leaning more into that. The next step of this deck is to really get some better interaction and make sure we can stop what our opponents are doing. That is really the next phase, and try to get fewer combo pieces in the deck, because right now I'm running a lot of them. And now the goal is to try to run as few combo pieces as I need to win and be consistent while having the ability to stop what our opponents are doing. So that's going to be the next balancing act. I will be taking a paper build of this to my Thursday night group, and they run some really high power decks where you're going to run into a lot of interaction. They're going to have fast combo decks, so that's going to be the next big test for this deck. And that's probably where I'll get a lot of feedback on what things I need to change, what things I need to add in. Like, I really want to get some Red Elemental Blasts and Pyroblast in the deck, because those things are huge in that meta. But that's all stuff to come, so stay tuned. Hope to have more on Gerrard in the future and try to get this deck list really tuned up. Like I said, right now still kind of in testing. The testing has gone really well, but now I really want to try to take it to the next level. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, feel free to comment, like, or subscribe. Thank you for watching.